Will you press the button? We got about an hour left of stream. Let me update the stream title real quick. If you've never played, will you push the button? Exactly. Random games, baby. Random games. Category, just chatting. Gotta make sure I put it on just chatting so Twitch doesn't eliminate my channel in one swift. Okay. If you've played, would you rather? It's literally, would you press the button? Yes or no? Chat, with that, we're gaming. Will you press the button? You have an amazing and seductive singing voice. However, you can only sing, you can never talk, only sing. Yeah, so it's two options, and you just say, will you press the button or not? It's as easy as that. It's would you rather, basically. You have an amazing singing voice, but you can only sing, you can never talk. That's the easiest answer of my life. I'll press the button. There's no downside. You have an amazing voice, but you have to use it? Oh my God, you're rich, but you have to spend the money. Yeah, we'll obviously press it. 57% of people said no. Okay, 50% of people on this earth are fucking doomed. There's no downside. Yes, we will press the button on that. Obviously, for sure. Would I improve the quality and sound and timbre of my voice, but then I have to use it? Yeah, obviously. Duh. Next. You can turn invisible for as long as you want. Okay, that seems pretty amazing. Everyone forgets you ever existed until you become visible again. Okay. Again, an extremely easy one. You have a power with next to no downside. This second option could be considered a buff to some. You have really bad social anxiety. Maybe you're super depressed and you just want to turn invisible. Guess what? You can't. Obviously, we press the button. And here's the thing. You could have this power. You can turn invisible, but you don't have to. So if you don't want to be forgotten about momentarily, just don't go invisible. Who in their right minds would ever choose to not have the ability, the option to go invisible? Fools. I don't see the downside here. Foolish as all hell. Okay, you can switch your gender at will, but every time you switch, everyone else's gender is also switched. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. However, gender is just a construct, bro. Gender doesn't really exist, okay? You can switch your gender at will, but every time you switch, everyone else's is also switched. Smiles and gender fluid. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I feel like you press. You don't have to. There's no downside. Also, can you imagine you're sitting at like a presidential debate? You sit there and it's a presidential debate and you go, I will switch my gender. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, the Joe Biden in a skirt, in a gendered piece of clothing. I'd press it for sure. It's true. This question does assume that everyone is fitting on a gender binary scale of man or woman. So me personally, I disagree with the premise of gender. It's just it's an idea, bro. Who cares? Anyways, we move on. It's not a big deal. Skirt. You unlimited pack of biscuits and you won't get fat, but you will never be loved. Oh, whoa. This is the first question that could actually go either way. You unlimited packs of biscuits and you won't get fat. But you'll never be loved? I mean, it wouldn't really change much from my current situation, but I will not. I think this is the first clear one that we say no. 23% of folks just love Oreos that much. Everyone affines you. You can eat in unlimited packs. Yeah, and you won't get fat. You have an unlimited supply of cookies. No, the answer's no. Everyone will find you attractive in real life as opposed to just watching the stream, I guess. But you will look like shit on pictures, movies, anything media related, to the point where people think you are disgusting. What? So anytime I stream, somebody's gonna come in chat and be like, this guy looks like Jabba the Hutt. But in real life, everyone finds me attractive? I say no. I say no to this one, chat, and here's my reasoning. I don't really care if people think I'm attractive or not. So the fact that everybody would think I'm attractive, but then also at the same time think I'm ugly, I feel like it would give me too much anxiety. Plus, like, I don't need that negativity in my life. I need to think that everybody thinks I'm attractive anyways. So I say I will not. I think this one has a clear downside. I will not. 48% of people were really down for that. I don't know if that says something good or bad about society. Alrighty. You marry the person you love and live a happy life, but everyone else you know dies. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on here. I think there's an issue with this question because you marry the person and live a happy life. That insinuates that my life is happy, regardless of the circumstances. So I marry the person I love and I'm happy, but everybody I know dies, but I'm happy about it. I would push the button. I'd push it because the situation is worded poorly, you know? If it was like you marry the person and have an amazing life, but you're still sad about your family dying, I'd be like, eh. However, imagine you're like a serial killer. Everybody else I know, nobody is gonna know about me. Also, is this a one time I push the button, I immediately get married, and then everybody who knows me dies? Or is this like anytime somebody finds out about me, they die right then and there? That's an interesting conundrum. Is it an ongoing effect? Because the positive ability is clearly ongoing. But I would not push. I don't want any blood on my hands, but I could see why one would get themselves there. Doesn't say when. That's a great point. Galen Willow Warner Dilfs. Galen Willow Warner Dilfs clearly states it does not say when. Everybody else you know dies. When? However, we've pushed hundreds or thousands of people for your own happiness. Be the 69th like? Fuck. Because I'm a victim of bullying. Respect, respect. You will become godlike and you can do anything you please with no drawbacks. I can already tell you right now, I will push the button. You will live forever no matter what, even after humanity dies out. If I can do anything I want, could I not just end my own life? I will live forever, but if I can do anything, does not counteract that? I will push it. I will push it. 100%. Think about all the good things you could do. Obviously, 31% of people be like, I don't want to live forever and solve world hunger, world peace. Come on. Come on. After all the human race is gone, I'll make them again. That ain't gonna be it. Once humanity is gone, you're gonna catch me up in the mountains hitting trees with my bare fist like I'm Rock Lee. Okay, here's another one that is as straightforward as it gets. You can fly, but you have a huge wedgie when you fly. You have a superpower you don't have to use, and when you use it, you have a slight inconvenience. Obviously, you press it. 39% of people. Hey, would you want to cut your daily commute to work by 95%, but you have a slight physical inconvenience? Or would you rather sit yourself on a 12-foot by 50-foot metal tin can with somebody on your left-hand side pushing their elbow into your face, person on your right-hand side pushing your knee into your hip, and you're sitting there getting back pain? Who the fuck would say no? Oh, do I want to make my life immediately and immeasurably better for a small physical downside? Pass. Fucking goofs. You get the best internet speed on this planet, but you can't use it for porn. For sure. Easily. Yes, easily. And this comment here. Dude, total freedom from porn worth even if my internet gets slower. Duh. The fuck? 22% really be like faster internet speeds? No. Dial up and bust a nut. You will be able to reunite the left and right Twix bars, but there will be only one Twix bar in each package. It doesn't fucking matter. It literally doesn't matter. Okay. You can open an internet cafe and use the money to have sex. That's a great point. That is a fantastic point. Okay. My monitor has died? Hello, please? There should be a skip button. True. Very are we good here? Chat, are you guys good? I'm having some technological issues here. You're good? Wow, bizarre. There's a ghost in here. Okay, we're moving. My right monitor died, everything moved to the left monitor, then the left monitor died, and then nothing was here. Alrighty. Having some psychosis based on Twix usage. Okay. Would I reunite the left and right Twix bars? At first, I think on the surface, some would say, like I just did, this question doesn't matter. However, I think ultimately I will not press the button. And here is why. If you combine the two Twix into one, there is more chance that the Twix breaks. If you have two side-by-side Twix, then it's unlikely that both will break. So I think for that reason, we will say we will not press the button. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. 54% are on the same wavelength as me. Good to know. Good to know there's sense left in humanity. You become immune to extreme heat, but sometimes you catch fire for no reason at all. No. Unfortunately, I'm not a 12-year-old child living in Midwest Ohio who has to go work in a mine or factory. So I don't need this superpower. I say no. And I'm immune, but my family, what if I'm walking the dogs and I catch on fire? All of a sudden the dogs are gone. Easiest no of my life. Easiest no of my life. Next. You can control water. But every time you do, a small animal in your possession dies? Yeah, I think the top comment here by Ali Abdul Rahman, just don't have small pets. You can control water, but every time you do, a small animal in your possession. I mean, I have two small animals, so I can't take the risk. I don't think I can take the risk. I think this question is posed as in you will kill a small animal. Basically, if you control water. However, and I'm going to say yes for this reason, chat. US military. Where's the Titan sub? We need to get the UK. We need to get the motor-controlled, remote-controlled vehicle to get down to the bottom of the ocean. No, we need to call Toonie for the bus because he can fucking control the ocean. And I just go, boom. And then I just lift it out with my hands. Unfortunately, a small gerbil must die, but everybody has their limits. We say yay on that one. Wow, nearly a 50-50 split. My thalassophobia will be gone. Exactly. Now you're not wondering what's the scary stuff at the bottom. You can see it, forehead. All right, we're next. You create a very successful Let's Play channel and making a living off of it. Okay. Working on it. You can only play horror games and you suck. As opposed to only playing Super Auto Pets and I suck. Yes, I press the button. Like, obviously. And you can see how these comments have aged. Just look at PewDiePie and KSI. That is, you've aged yourself here, Justice Ororo. Okay. You will be the happiest man in the world, but everyone on Earth dies? It's an obvious no. Next. Not even gonna waste my time. You're stuck in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, but you get to assemble your own elite zombie hunting team? No, like, would I put myself, this person goes downside? Would I put myself in immediate and immeasurable danger just to maybe probably not get out of it, but I get to hang out with Woody Harrelson? No. No! Obviously not. You become a wizard and go to Hogwarts, but you never become normal again? These questions stink, bro. I need more from here. Obviously, I press this. Yeah, I obviously press the button, become a wizard. Duh. 24% really be like, I can't become a wizard because it's not in the Bible or something. Fuck off. Become a wizard and just move on. You always smell nice, but everyone else smells like shit. Also, normal is a spectrum. Who's to tell me that I'm not even normal right now and I don't have magical powers? So just like, fuck. You always smell nice, but everyone else always smells like shit? Ooh. This is the ultimate FU. This is the ultimate FU. I always smell nice. I feel like there's a ton of money to make there. However, if everybody on Earth, every last person smelled like shit, and you were the only person who smelled at least relatively passable, people would catch on, and I feel like the government would capture you. I feel like the government would conduct tests on you. I feel like that has to be taken into account. And everybody, if everybody smells bad, and you smell good, would they not acclimate to that level and then you're the weird one? I think this is bait. I think we say no here. I think I say, I will not press the button. And I'm gonna be in the vast majority? Wow, my faith in humanity restored. Silver, I went away to research a bit more about bagels. Okay, you got something to say about bagels? Drop that shit right now. We're always on board for a bagel hate train. You can marry your Kirsch, but you won't be able to have kids. Bagel literally went to the library to read about bagels and came back 40 minutes later and said what's good, and I fucking respect it. I can marry my Kirsch, but I will not be able to have kids? Yeah, obviously. That's the dream. I can marry my Kirsch, but no kids. Duh. Next. Yeah, adopt or don't. Yeah, or you just don't want kids. Like, it's perfect. You gain the ability to bring back only one extinct species, but my favorite animal must go extinct by my own hand. Whoa. My favorite species is... No, I would say no. I would say no, unless with the current information that I have, I believe that if we could bring back an extinct species, as humanity, we could probably use that knowledge to push us further scientifically. However, papoose dies, cats die, something is gonna affect the world. I'm gonna say nah. Murder all dogs and bring back T-Rex. Okay, let me pose it like this, chat. Would you sell a tier 3 dog and never be able to take him again? Or you get unlimited T-Rex scaling? I think with that, we have to say yeah. I think we have to say yeah. Don't blame me, blame Teamwood for killing the dogs. Confirmed Teamwood killing dogs. That's not even my favorite species. Do you think I could just lie and be like, oh, my favorite species of animal is the anglerfish or something? Next. You can buy anything you want, only for other people. Gur says, I'll tell your puppy that Toonie will never love you. Joke's on you, one of my dogs is deaf anyway, so he doesn't know. You can buy anything you want, but only for other people. Obviously, if you say no to this, you're literally just doing it just to be antagonistic, and I respect it. Next. You wake up to a customize your character screen. Okay, so I can be anybody I want. Once you're finished, you wake up as your new self, naked in an abandoned desert town in Mexico. What happened to my dog? He was born deaf. He is a double merle. He's a double merle. So it's a genetic crossbreed. Merle is the spots that you see on like shepherds and collies, and you're not supposed to breed two dogs with merle together, or you get a double. You could get a double merle, and they have auditory, vision problems, balance, etc. So he can't hear. He can only see out of one eye, but he is a good boy. And honestly, this guy is just vibes. He's just positive vibes, and I respect it. Would I push this button? I would wake up naked in an abandoned. Next time I see when I ask this. Would I wake up? Bruh, please. I don't want to Bing search anything in my life. When you're finished, you wake up as your new self, naked in an abandoned desert town in Mexico. I just can't be fricked. Would I do this? No, it would just be too much of an inconvenience. My ADHD wouldn't let me. I would just be like, I live here now, and I would just die. So no, I'd say nah. Wow, that's the closest one yet. All right, chat, we got about 5 minutes. We'll rip off a couple here. Oh, Silver's back here. Silver's back here. There are some foods that when you boil in water, then take it out and fry it later. Yeah, you just boil the bagel. You put Hey babe, can you grab my sourdough toast from the toaster and throw it in this pot of boiling water? Fucking unhinged. Oh, we've seen this one already. We've said no. But I will be the 69th liker. I'm not gonna be the 69th liker. You can enter or leave any video game, but all the NPCs attempt to kill me. Yeah, I can enter and leave. I don't have to, I can. I can go into Sims, I can go into some game with no NPCs. I could go into SAP and be the true tier 6. I'd press that for sure, because I don't have to press it. There's only upside. You determine who goes to hell and who goes to heaven, assuming that these are real things. But everyone you sent to heaven will hate you, and everyone who sent you to hell will love you. I don't want to get into the moralities of this, bro. Just whatever. Humanity achieves a utopia where everyone is happy, there's no war or suffering. All right, it's better be really freaking hard, or it's a yeah from me. Mankind never escapes Earth, and it will be all over when the sun explodes. Okay, this is now saying that we are going to guaranteed live until the heat explosion, the heat death of the universe, which is for right now a damn sure longer time than we are currently at. So humanity is in utopia and we live longer. There's no downside. We say yes. Yes, easily yes. You become a millionaire and live a long, healthy life. Every day at exactly 6, you must sit deadly still on a chair for an hour and do nothing. Or what? It doesn't say or what. So I think we say yeah. Okay, I go to work and I sit in a chair and stare at Excel spreads for 6 hours. It's basically the same shit. Yeah, obviously we push it. Duh. Who would say no? Are you actively moving at all times of the day? No. You could sleep with anyone you want without your significant other finding out or caring, but you will make minimum wage for the rest of your life? No, this is stupid. Minimum wage? No. And it doesn't say that I'm guaranteed that I can sleep with anyone I want. I can do that right now. I can do that right now without my partner finding out. I could if it was consensual. But then, so something I can already theoretically do, but I get a pay decrease. Fuck no. Stupid. Dummy. Have amazing superpowers, but can't use them in front of people. There's no downside. Again, we push. Why would you say no? Why would you say no? I can have superpowers, but I just don't have to use them. Insane. Your favorite video game gets a new sequel, and it's the greatest game you've ever played. But you will have to spend 1 hour sitting next to a brony on a train ride to pick up the game from the store. Yeah, obviously. It doesn't say that I have to talk to them, interact with them. Doesn't say anything of the sort. I just have to sit next to somebody who I don't even have to acknowledge for an hour. And the mankind gets Super Auto Pets 2.0. It's Elden Ring with the bison. Yes. Duh. You survive a zombie apocalypse, but everyone you know and care about dies. As opposed to my life right now, I just live a life and everybody lives anyways. I will not press the button. You gain complete Elden Ring with bison? Hell yeah. We should, yo, I can see if I can mod Elden Ring with Super Auto Pets textures. There has to be something there. All right, chat. We're gonna go for one more really good one. I hope people grow taste buds and gain knowledge about boiled yeast. Silver, I'm so with you on this one. Hey, can I get a bagel with plain cream cheese? Oh, okay, let me just boil yeast for you. Disgusting. +2, Silver, +2. You gain complete understanding of all programming languages. Your maximum typing speed is capped at 10 words a minute. Yeah. Yes, and here's why. I could orate to you how I need somebody to type for me. I'll pay them out of my own pocket because Google will hire me because I'm a master of programming. And I'll just say, you got to hire Silver. He's my typist. Easy. Next. Have a personal rocket that will take you to the moon? Nah. Without loved ones, I would feel like who's the character from The Watchmen? Who's like Superman? What's his name again? Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan. I don't foresee me being Dr. Manhattan. So that's no. I accidentally skipped one. Okay, here's our last one because this is a good one. You may change your appearance at any time, including gender, which I can already do. I age normally, but I can appear as a child. That is very strange. As someone compliments you, you lose your power and you're forever locked into your appearance. This one, it was actually shit. That one was bait. You find the Holy Grail, but nobody believes in you. Imagine being a bacteria and other living creatures like eating and boiling you alive. Insert lobster, insert crab. You find the Holy Grail, but nobody believes you. Yeah, obviously. You do it, and that's that. You do it, and that's that.